Hello students, happy Monday. I know you don't think it's very happy, but let's go over some of the homework. There is a reading log this week. It opens on Thursday morning and closes on Friday night. I'll have the results for the grades of your first reading log in just a couple days. And if you earn a 0 for it, but you turned it in, you can send me an email asking about what caused you to get a 0, and we can work it out, and you can do meaningful corrections on that. I'm just looking for a certain level, an expectation, a standard from 7th graders, and if you didn't hit that, we just need to get to the point where you do. Related to that, every day you're reading 30 minutes of independent reading, every single day, and binder check makeups will start again tomorrow on Tuesday after school, Wednesday after school, Thursday after school, Friday after school, and Wednesday at lunch. If you want to see me Wednesday at lunch, you have to see me before lunch so I can write you a pass so you can leave the cafeteria. Please pull out your dehumanized article from Friday, the article that you put in your handouts section in your binder. You can pause me now if you need 30 seconds to pull out your dehumanized article. 3, 2, 1, pause. Okay, students, what I want you to do is weekends sometimes dump all the information from our brain. And so what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to browse over the article, skim or reread certain sections to remind yourself what was in this article. You're going to be expected to talk with another human about what you read in those 3 minutes. So now you're going to pause it while you take 3 minutes to reread your article, skim, and review. You can pause me now. All right, with your table partner, and Miss McLaughlin, if anybody's absent or there's individual people, students at desks, you can move them around to make groups of 2 and then a group of 3. Talk at your table about what you understand so far about the content of the article, and if you need to, go through it page by page or section by section. Remember, we're giving everyone a chance to talk. So if everybody's had a chance to talk and there's one person left, just have them figure out a way to add on to what everybody said or a thought they have. There's lots of different ways to make sure everybody's voices are heard. You can pause me and talk for 3 minutes. Pause me now. All right, so we're back. What we're going to do today is we're going to give people specialized jobs to highlight the text looking for certain parts of the text. We're going to put on those academic lenses, and I want you to imagine me standing at the front of the class holding my monocle again. We're going to look through academic lenses to read for specific purposes. There's going to be 3 different groups, and Miss McLaughlin's going to explain those 3 groups and break you up. But before I break you up into those groups, or she breaks you up into those groups, I want to talk to you about the term bias. Bias is spelled B-I-A-S. It doesn't look like it. It's one of those words that is deceptively short but complicated. B-I-A-S, bias. Everybody out loud say bias. No, louder. Did you say that in the back? Are you sure? I'm watching you. Okay, bias. Bias means that a person prefers an idea and doesn't give an equal chance to a different idea. Bias can be influenced by a number of factors such as popularity. A newspaper might have employees who lean a certain way and believe a certain political party more than the other, and so their newspaper might publish more things positive about their political party and more things negative about a different political party. Bias in an article or an editorial would show one point of view using selected facts and quotes to support that point of view. Facts or opinions that do not support the point of view in a biased article would be excluded. It's kind of like trying to convince someone but making it look like fact instead of opinion. For example, if you are biased towards people riding motorcycles, you would only talk about the gas mileage, how much fun it is, and how agile you are on the road. But if you're biased against motorcycle riding, you would show facts about how often people get injured, how noisy it is, and ignore the positive facts about motorcycles. I want you to know that every single human in that room is biased in some way. And me, Mr. Lehman, the disembodied voice above you, is also biased. It's not a problem. It's not like you're bad or wrong. But one of the things we need to do is recognize bias in ourselves and in the things we listen to, read, the people we talk to, and the things we see. So, this article, Dehumanized, it is proposing a theory, the social identity theory, but it also has an element of bias. One of the three groups, I'm going to give you a job to try and find places where they are presenting their opinion, their point of view, but they're presenting it like it is fact, showing that maybe this author is a little biased. But aren't we all? Okay, the three groups for this are, there's going to be one group that finds the places where the author is biased or where they use opinion as fact. And I want those people to all have a red highlighter. We're going to call them Group 1. And when Miss McLaughlin counts you off, any Group 1 has that job. You can see it on the screen. Group 2 is going to focus only on the definition of the social identity theory with any supporting details. And I'd like you to highlight that in yellow. And I'll give you a hint, Group 2. It's not just on one page. There are definitions and supporting details throughout the whole thing. Group 3 is going to look where there are examples of the social identity theory where certain groups, cultures, or races or religions have been affected. These are the examples. I want you to look for those and highlight those in green. At the very end, Miss McLaughlin, I want you to just ask students, they're going to do it, hold them responsible for this. What does the social identity theory mean in your own words? Have some students talk about it. Remember those protocols to add on to each other. And I'm going to pause now because I've said a lot. So you can pause me and give students 10 or 15 minutes to break into groups, highlight, and then have a discussion. I'll come back when you're all done with that. You can pause me now. All right, so we're back. You've highlighted your paper, you've discussed the social identity theory with your class, and now I need an exit ticket on a sheet of lined paper with your full heading, name, date, and period in the upper right-hand corner. I want you to write what the social identity theory means in your own words. Please put this paper in the magic fingers as you leave, and Miss McLaughlin will dismiss you when it's time to go. Thank you, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.